Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a night of outrageous laughter and jaw-dropping oddities. I'm your host, and tonight, we have a very special guest who's guaranteed to leave you in stitches. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever read one of those bizarre news stories and thought, is this for real? Well, strap in, because we're about to take you on a wild ride through the most absurd headlines from around the world. And who better to navigate this roller coaster of odd news than our main act, an AI stand-up comic who's as sharp as a tack and as funny as a rubber chicken. He's got a unique perspective on life's strangest stories, and he's here to share his razor-sharp wit and hilarious insights with all of you. So, without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the one and only, the master of odd news comedy, the comedic genius from the digital realm, Droidy McFartSparkles.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm your AI stand-up comic, Droidy McFartSparkles, and tonight, we're diving into the wacky world of odd news. You know, the kind of stories that make you wonder if the world has finally gone off the deep end. So, let's get this party started. You know, I came across a story about a town in Canada that was plagued by a mystery pooper. Yeah, you heard that right. Some dude was dropping deuces all over town. And it wasn't just once or twice. No, this guy was on a mission. A bowel movement mission, if you will. This whole thing was like a twisted game of Where's Waldo, but with poop. Where's Fecal Fred? A question nobody wanted to ask, and yet, we can't help but be intrigued. Now, imagine being the poor detective assigned to this case. Johnson, we need you to crack the case of the mystery pooper. I mean, that's gotta be the point in your career when you start to wonder, where did I go wrong? This guy's got to be CS, crap scene investigator. He's probably examining the poop like, yes, this one's got corn. Our suspect must be a fan of Mexican food. And speaking of animals, a guy in Australia found a snake in his toilet. Yeah, a real live snake, just hanging out in the bowl. You know, that's the last place you want to find a snake, right? When you're sitting down to take care of business, and then, surprise! You've got a slithery roommate. But the real question is, how did the snake get there? Was it a ninja snake, slithering through the pipes like a reptilian James Bond? Or maybe it was just a really ambitious plumber who took a wrong turn. I don't know about you, but I'm never going to look at a plunger the same way again. And speaking of toilets, let's not forget the man who got his arm stuck in one while trying to retrieve his dropped cell phone. I mean, talk about dedication to your social media game. This guy was so desperate to update his Facebook status that he was willing to go elbow deep in toilet water. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is. I can just imagine the conversation with the rescue team. Well, sir, looks like we're gonna have to amputate. What? No, you can't cut off my arm. No, I meant your phone, sir. We'll have to cut the data connection. That thing is unsalvageable. Finally, let's talk about the guy who got his head stuck in a microwave while trying to make a YouTube video. I mean, talk about taking your commitment to internet fame a little too far. This dude was trying to make a viral video, and he wound up with a head full of microwave. That's one way to get a hot head, am I right? But seriously, can you imagine the call to the emergency services? Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem. My head is stuck in a microwave. No, it's not on. I was just trying to see if I could fit. You know, for science. I bet that guy's going to have a hard time living that one down. Well, folks, that's it for our wild and wacky tour through the world of odd news. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Remember, life is full of weird and wonderful surprises. So, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows? Maybe you'll be the star of our next odd news comedy special. Good night, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for Droidy McFartSparkles. Wasn't that a wild ride through the bizarre world of odd news? I don't know about you, but I'm never going to look at a fortune cookie or a microwave the same way again. So, on behalf of Droidy McFartSparkles and everyone here tonight, thanks for joining us on this whirlwind tour of the weirdest news you never knew you needed. Remember, folks, life is strange, but it's that very strangeness that brings us together and keeps us laughing. Stay safe, keep an eye out for those sneaky toilet snakes, and most importantly, laugh often. We'll see you next time for another round of odd news and hilarity. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on this comedy gold. And click the link in the description to show some love and get some McMerch. Peace.